The 1-1 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
Fouled off. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Another full count pitch home. Another one sent foul. The payoff pitch one more time. Hot shot on the ground is short. Well, and he has some trouble with it. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first down.
The right fielder, number 22.
Next up for the A's, Ramon Laureano, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The 1-2. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Nice execution right there. Kept his balance on a nasty breaking ball. His hands stayed back, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Standing in now, Matt Chapman.
Nope, that's off the plate.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And a swing and a miss, as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
And he fouls this one off. Laureano leads off first with one away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Got to execute a good pitch right here. Runner at first is probably going to be on the move, and you got one of the better hitters on their team up at the plate.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Again, he sends it out of play. And it's fouled away. This is indeed a battle. The 11th pitch coming up. Here's a pop-up now. Behind the plate, but room for d'Arnaud. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman, Matt Olson. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Oakland. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Up next for the Rays, Matt Duffy. His career numbers against Manaea. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. It. And the recovery is a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, Garcia.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Avisail Garcia. The 1-1. Hit high and deep to right center. Kenna is in pursuit. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting 7, the shortstop, Willie Adames.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Willie Adames. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. The 1-2. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Kenna going back, and this will bang up against the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Kiermaier.
Into the box, Kevin Kiermaier. And a fastball swung on and missed, and his side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Coverage of the wild card game rolls on after this. So now it's Mark Canha. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
And there's a missile off the bat, but it's foul. Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fouled off. Three and 2 to the A's center fielder. On deck, there's Jurickson Profar. The 3-2 pitch is a swing and a high pop-up. Diaz over to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting 6, The second baseman, Jurickson. Profar.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jurickson Profar, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 1-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Fouled away. Again, a 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Garcia has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting 7th, the designated hitter, Chris Davis.
Here's Chris Davis now. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, he's got 3 base hits in 16 tries. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Davis waits on the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
The 2-1. Grounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. We played 2 full. The Rays are out in front, 1-0. Stepping up to the plate, number 43, and he'll start out their half of the 3rd. Top of the order to follow. Now the 1-1 pitch. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Grossman going back on it. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left as the Rays move in front now, 2-0.
As we take a look at the pitch location here, you could see that the pitch wasn't even in the strike zone, but clearly that didn't matter.
Stepping in now, Yandy Diaz. In the air out toward right field. Laureano is going to get there. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, designated hitter, Tommy Pham.
Striding forward now is the DH, Tommy Pham. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
The 2-1 home. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for pushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Into the box now, Austin Meadows. Liner towards second. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now.
The batter, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Travis d'Arnaud. And recall, he doubled his first time through, but was thrown out trying to stretch that into a triple.
Yeah, and he certainly got the wheels trying to stretch a double into a triple. But it's sort of a killer to the club when you can't leg it out.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
We got a full
count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Line drive, base hit down the line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. The relay, the tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 1 for the Rays on the solo home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up, and it's 2-0 Tampa Bay. Leading off the inning, Robbie Grossman, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Now at the plate, Sean Murphy. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hit in the air down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Grossman on at first, nobody out. Now a swing and a little flare out to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Everybody needs a little love in their life right there. Nice piece of hit. Gets
10.
you some right there. A little soft liner. He definitely wasn't on that baseball, but he got a little luck involved, a little love, and that thing found a hole right there into the outfield.
Standing in now, Marcus Semien. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when...
And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. A leap at the wall, but forget it, it's gone. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left as the A's move out to a 3-2 lead.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
Into the box, Ramon Laureano. 2-2.
We got 3-2.
3-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
3 runs already home here. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Stepping in now, Matt Chapman. Takes this the other way to right. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, there's another base hit. And this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate. A lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
In now, Matt Olson. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Meadows moves over, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Mark Canha.
Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Mark Canha. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Well, the A's put up a 3 spot here thanks to the 3-run home run. We're through 3 here in the East Bay. It's 3-2 Oakland. Stepping in, Matt Duffy as we begin the top of the 4th. The 1-1 home is off the plate, up and away.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
The 2-1. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Now batting, right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
At the plate, Avisail Garcia. He flew out in his last at-bat. Duffy aboard here at first with nobody out. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. The 1-2. On a line, that's a base hit.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dero, this pitch has kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
Line towards center field. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch.
There are 2 parts to every great catch. 1, hitting the right route to make the play, and 2, hanging on. That was a terrific diving catch by the outfielder.
Standing in now, Kevin Kiermaier. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Hit hard on the ground to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Trying to pick things up where he left off, number 43, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix it.
Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. So he will touch them all on the grand slam, his second home run of the game, and it's now 6-3.
Over the course of the full season, you find yourself in this situation maybe 5 to 10 times all year. 3-1 count leverage, bases loaded, and he didn't miss it. Grand slam. What an at bat right there.
Into the box, Yandy Diaz. Hard hit ball to second. Profar comes up with it. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Tommy Pham.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Grossman sprinting after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. But one more look here at the big blow for the Rays. A grand slam home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Rays 6 and the A's 3. Here's Jurickson Profar. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Check swing here and a little looper. And this is taken for the out.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Chris.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
1 strike.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Of course, there was a fastball.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers.
Now
they just throw the ball as hard as they
fielder,
can, and where it
Robbie
ends up isn't that big of a concern, but
Grossman.
that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Stepping in now, Robbie Grossman. Fouled off. The 1-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Digging in and looking for more, Austin Meadows. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Now batting.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In now, Travis d'Arnaud. On the run, this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
6 runs, 10 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Hit on the ground to third. Chapman has it cleanly. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. They still lead it 6-3. Leading off the inning, Sean Murphy, and they'll need him to get something going here. The 1-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's your first out of the inning.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Striding in for Oakland, Marcus Semien. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate. When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Semien's off and running. Pitch misses. The throw down. It's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Semien leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there.
Now batting.
Got it to bend a
The
lot,
third
and by the
baseman,
time it got there,
Matt
it had fallen completely out of the
Chapman.
zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Standing in now, Matt Chapman. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. The A's strand one. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Number
attention,
44
please.
takes the mound
Now
as he's
pitching
been
for
called
the
upon to
Athletics.
pitch.
Number 44.
Digging in once again, Avisail Garcia. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Laureano on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the
Now
inning.
batting, shortstop, Willie Adames.
Stepping into the box, Willie Adames. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here.
Yeah, you got to control the controllables, Matty. All you can do is put barrel to baseball and see what happens. You cannot control the defensive wizardry on the other side.
Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot
Now
of
batting,
swings and misses with
the
that
center
pitch
fielder,
unless it's really
Kevin
moving. So that one
Kiermaier.
must have had some real good late life.
Into the box now, Kevin Kiermaier. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Rays go in order 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead.
Ladies and
Diego
gentlemen,
Castillo
your
enters to
attention,
do the
please.
pitching in the bottom of the
Now
6th.
pitching for the Rays, number 63, Diego Castillo.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Mark Canha.
Stepping in, Mark Canha. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Up next for Oakland, the second baseman, Jurickson Profar.
At the plate, Jurickson Profar. He has flied and lined out in 2 trips in this one. The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
The count is 1-2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. And he pops it up, but this will land untouched. The 2-2 one more time is laid off, and the count runs full.
Well, that pitch was like a backdoor cutter, if you will. It starts well off the plate and almost cuts back to the corner. That's a tough pitch to hit if you could throw it for a strike.
The 3-2 pitch. And that was taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count. And it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Next will be the designated hitter, Chris Davis. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. One left for Oakland. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. We're in the 7th with the Rays out in front, and let's get you caught up with our game summary for the first 6 innings. Number 43 will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his 2nd home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. The 2-1 home. Hard on the ground towards short. Taken in by Simeon. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The first baseman, number 2, Yandy Diaz.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Yandy Diaz. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Now here's the pitch. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting, designated hitter, Tommy Pham.
Stepping in now, Tommy Pham. And it's fouled away. 2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around at strike 3. Here's Robbie Grossman. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. The 1-1 home is in there for the 2nd strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Still 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this
Now
game.
batting,
The cutter
catcher.
darting in on the hitters
Draw.
in the opposite batter's box.
Murphy.
It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Into the box, Sean Murphy. And this is a strike 3 called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this
The
inning.
batter, number
He looks
10.
really sharp out there, guys.
Marcus Semien.
So 2 are gone now in the Oakland half of the 7th. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. The 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Hit hard down the left field line. But it drops foul down there in the home bullpen area. Another try at 2-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Garcia will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. A's are gone in order. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Stepping up now, Austin Meadows. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. Kenna is there. 2 gone.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
In now, Matt Duffy. Hit hard towards center. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended.
Now batting, right fielder.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Into the box now, Avisail Garcia. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. The 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Rays strand just the 1. They still lead it 6-3. Leading off the inning, Ramon Laureano, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Line drive to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the 1st out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Nick Anderson answers the call now looking to get this one onto the ninth inning without any trouble.
Nick Anderson.
Stepping in now, Matt Chapman. Liner in there for a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game, watch those two at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Into the box, Matt Olson. All even now, 2-2. Chapman, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Popped him up. Duffy in foul ground. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, Mark Canha.
Stepping into the box, Mark Canha. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dip.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. The A's strand one. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Into the box now, Willie Adames. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Bases are empty, one man out. Pitch popped up. And that's in there, base hit. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Standing in now, number 43. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. Runner at second here with one man out. Swing and a line drive, but he gets back in time, safe at second base.
The first baseman, number 2, Yandy Diaz.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Yandy Diaz. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Popped him up. Profar waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. One left for Tampa as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. The 1-1 pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching
Now
from these guys in
the
this one. The
designated hitter.
bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Now the 2-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. On to first, and now the A's are down to their final out.
The left fielder, number 8, Robbie Grossman.
So coming to the plate, Robbie Grossman. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. The 1-1 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Boy, that's something you see often in batting practice. Guys using the
Now
whole
batting,
field there, D-Row.
the catcher.
I like to see that. A lefty that's just not always pull happy.
100%, Dan. The pitchers have gotten so much nastier in today's game that if you're not willing to play with the entire field, you're going to struggle.
Grossman is off at first with 2 away.
So
Emilio
attention,
Pagan comes out of the
Now
bullpen to
pitching for
shut
the
things
Rays.
down here in the 9th.
Number 15, Emilio Pagan.
Last strike now for Oakland. Hot shot down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And these wild card games are hard enough as your entire season rests on 9 innings of baseball. But they put aside all the distractions that come with playing on the road and handled their business. Now it's on to the division series, one step closer to the World Series title.
Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
So for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire great crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching the American League wildcard game.
The final line score for our ball game tonight.